Today I will be your host. My name is Mawar Faris Fahmi Berlan. So I will share about mental health awareness. So, an estimate 1 in 3 people in Malaysia suffer from mental disorder of some sort, but unfortunately, half of those individuals have not been diagnosed to aggravate things. Most people who do not get mental health treatment may develop serious complications and even get hospitalized. So, mental health in Malaysia has increased by 39% among adults. So the data was published by the Malaysian Ministry of Health. So beside of that, they find out that approximately 10% of Malaysians starting from 16 years old and above have reported experiencing symptoms of depression. They also found that prevalence of stress was higher among Malaysians aged 16 to 29. So let us go to our first topic, which is what is the mental health. So mental health, or defined by Merriam-Webster Dictionary, is a state of emotional, mental and behavioral health in which individual experience a normal degree of emotional maturity or lack tension with regard to thoughts, feeling, behavior and physical abilities. So the most common mental health condition in Malaysia, which is bipolar disorder, anxiety disorder and depression. And mental disorder also affect all the ethnic, age and gender groups in Malaysia. So we go to the next topic, which is factor. So first of all, I want to ask, what caused the mental illness in Malaysia? So generally speaking, life is full of factors that predispose us to mental health condition, which is mental illness history in the family, a previous mental illness, stressful life situation, including the death of a loved one, divorce or financial trouble. Beside of that, a childhood history of abuse or neglect, and the last one is the loneliness and isolation. There is a lot of the factors that may cause mental health, but I only list 5 of them. So out of topic, I used to have a friend that suffers from mental illness. So it affects her life. It affects her life, her daily routine, and there's no. He always said that she helpless to live. So that's why it's early sign of mental health. So how do we find out that our belongings, which is friends, family, can have who suffer from mental health? So the first one is change in mood or behavior. So this one may include sudden mood swings, irritability, or a persistent state of anxious mood. So the change in mood and behavior is an instant mood swing. An instant mood swings that from happy to sad to angry suddenly. So for example, you have a friend that always mood swing instantly all the time, which is from sad to happy to angry without any hesitation. So the next one is difficulty concentration. Mental health condition may make concentration or focus difficult or cause forgetfulness. So the mental health can cause you hard to concentrate and cause you forgetfulness. For example, you hard to concentrate in class or on your study, and it makes you forget what lecturers or teachers teaching you in front. Next one is the withdrawal from social activities. Individuals may start to withdraw, lose interest in hobbies, or isolate themselves from friends and family. So this one, people who suffer from mental health will lose interest in their hobbies. For example, they like to do something in their free time, which is play football, play video games more, and suddenly they start to lose interest in them, and besides, they start to isolate themselves from friends and family, and they'll be alone all the time. So the last one is physical symptoms. So the people who suffer by the mental health can easily get sick because of the antibody in the body is weak. For example, like headache, muscle tension, or fatigue can also manifest. So next one, the treatment for mental health problems. So if we found out the early sign of the mental health, how can we do to treat the mental health problem? So the first one, we got psychotherapy. Psychotherapy involves mental health professionals helping the patient via vocal interaction and engagements. During this session, one can learn about their illness, emotions, thoughts, behavior, and also different coping and stress management techniques. There are various kinds of psychotherapy, each with its unique strategy for improving mental well-being. When selecting a therapist, make sure you trust him or her to feel comfortable speaking with them. It is also important that your therapist understands who you are and how your life has shaped you. And next one is lifestyle change. Lifestyle change such as exercise, healthy diet, and stress management technique can also effectively manage symptoms of mental health. So, lifestyle change is one of the easy ways to treat the mental health problem. So, you can start doing exercise or having activity that avoid you from mental health. So next one is importance of mental health awareness. So many people, especially Malaysian, always thought that mental health is not a big problem, but actually it is. So why the mental health awareness is important? So the first one is reduce the stigma. So reduce the stigma is one barrier to seeking help for this condition is the stigma surrounding them. By promoting the mental health awareness, we can reduce the stigma and create a more supportive and accepting society where individuals feel comfortable seeking help when they need it. Second one is improve access to care. Mental health awareness leads to improvement in access to care. This includes increased funding for mental health service, greater availability for mental health resources, and the trained mental health professionals. So this is the reference. So that's all for me. Before I end my speech, before I end my seminar, I want to talk about, so if you have your belongings such as friends and family that had a mental health illness, don't let them be alone and always try to be with them, try to talk to them, and most importantly, try to help them to overcome their mental illness and overcome their fear to talk to anyone. So that's all from me.